apart from ahimsa, how else do you see your practice specifically addressing some of the other yamas and niyamas?
Well, truthfulness. I mean, the yamas are ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, aparigraha. Satya means to tell the truth. And as we know, it's quite normal in the world today not to say what you mean, or to mean what you say. And so that's an emphasis in Jivamukti Yoga, to purify one's speech and to not speak unless you really feel impassioned about what you're saying. That changes a lot in someone's life when they think about saying something before they say it.
And we feel that to see the picture of the happy cow emblazoned in a label on the cadaver in the butcher shop is not truth-telling. It's deceitful. It's double talk. And I think that's part and parcel of what needs to happen in the world, truth-telling.
Yeah. Also, I mean, there's so many aspects where satya comes into play and relevance to how we're treating animals. I mean, I've discovered that so many yoga students, when they come to a yoga class or to an immersion or a teacher training or a workshop, they find speaking in public or singing in public very difficult. They feel inhibited, they feel shy, and it's almost like they're being strangled. And I feel that comes from the fact that we do that with animals. We don't listen to what they're saying. In fact, most domesticated animals don't talk much when they're in the presence of adults. Wild animals, on the other hand, if you've ever had any experience with wild animals, they're talking all the time in their own languages. But through the process of domestication, which is a soft way of describing slavery, the voice is pushed back. A slave suppresses their voice. And I think that if we participate in that practice of slavery, then we have problems speaking ourselves and speaking our truth and just feeling comfortable with our own voice. Asteya is another one of the yamas. It means non-stealing. And that's directly related to meat eating and dairy products, because we have to steal. We have to steal from those animals. We steal their milk, we steal their eggs, we steal their lives, we steal their babies. Most animals that are raised for food don't even get to see the sunshine. I mean, that's stolen from them. The right to choose their friends, to have sex with who they want, that is not a choice for an animal raised for food. All of those rights are taken away from them. Brahmacharya, that's another yama, and that means not to abuse others sexually. Well, all animals that are raised for food, or fur or wool or whatever other exploitive means, are manipulated sexually. They're raped, they're abused. It's not a nice way to relate to others that we share this world with. And Patanjali says that if you practice brahmacharya, meaning if you don't abuse others sexually, then what you should see happening in your own life is vitality. You will enjoy good health. Your face will glow. You will look younger than you are. You will not be sick.
Our term in English for this way of treating animals is called animal husbandry. I call that a bad husband. Time for a divorce.
Yeah. And the last yama is aparigraha. Aparigraha means greedlessness. And in our culture, as I think any of us can agree, we're encouraged to be greedy. We're encouraged to take more than what we need. And that what that does to us as individuals is it makes us feel dependent upon things for a sense of self-worth. We lose our self-confidence. We feel we have to have a lot of stuff to make us feel attractive to others. And like I said, our self-worth is based on how much money we have in the bank, or how many cars we have, or how big our houses are, how many designer labels we have in the closet, that kind of stuff, you know? And yoga helps us to be free of that, and to emerge from that kind of mind trip. Self-esteem.
The whole financial system is based on this possession of others, possession of animals. Even terms like capital. Capital means the head of the cow. Or we have terms like the stock market. Originally, a person's wealth was gauged by the number of animals they controlled the lives of, and we retain that still inside of us. This idea that if we could control the life of another, take that life away whenever we felt like it, that then we would truly have wealth.
You know, we started to teach yoga because we felt it could provide us with a platform to speak out for animal rights. And we feel like this is the next most important thing to address as human beings. In the past, we have come to terms with racism and all the isms, the way that we've treated animals, the way that we've treated people of color, the way that we've treated people that don't have the same religion, the way that men have treated women. Those things have been questioned. But what hasn't been questioned is how human beings are treating animals. And that's called speciesism. And so we feel that the next biggest shift of consciousness is addressing that ism that separates us off from the rest of life, other earthlings that we share this planet with.
It's not a new idea, it's an ancient idea, but it's an ancient idea that the future of the world is hinged upon, we feel. It is an essential idea that needs to be embodied in the world.